1, 2, 1, 2. What if I did the whole stream talking like this? Oh, it looks like we got Ron Helton in the chat. We could always do some NPR style talk. Do it right nice and easy. I don't even know if you can hear me over the music right now. The weather is 30 degrees right now, and this is NPR. One, two, 1, 2. How we doing? We're going to kind of do a little bit more of a little impromptu thing going on. I cleaned up the facial hair just a little bit the other day, and I didn't have anything else going on. And I actually slept last night, so I wasn't going to waste the entire day sleeping. And I said we could either get down and play some more Stardew Valley, or we can come back to this for a little while, even though we're coming back to it on Tuesday again. So we're going to play a little bit more of this right now, it looks like. We are going back into Fallout New Vegas. I don't know why I thought that you guys could see that, except for the fact that you can see it on the game, or on the selection screen. Got my yarn. Just playing around with a little bit of how to crochet, because I want some new dish rags, and I don't want to go out and try and buy a bunch of them. I want something a little bit handcrafted, you know? That's kind of the way I am. But I got the rags, or I've got the yarn rather. We're going to make some rags going down the road. Getting some things prepped so we can start doing some cooking streams coming up in the new year. That's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully I can get the camera set the right way to get to do that. But before we get started, just a couple announcements that we want to keep in mind as we're going forward. Number one, be here at 5 o'clock Central on this very same channel, because I'm not going to have one guest. I'm not going to have two guests. I'm going to have 3 confirmed guests for Eddsworld, and there might actually be a 4th, so make sure you come on and check us out and see what we're all about. There are a bunch of great guys that are going to be here. It's the guys from the Freedom Scoop Media Group, and I've been trying to get a 4th to sit in for sure, but I have not yet found somebody to do that. But we'll see what happens on there. We've got a pretty full show that's going ahead too, with everything that's been going on in the news, but we're not here to talk about the news today. We're here to play video games. So let's get on to it. Now, where last we left, as we're getting set to go and take care of this here, we had just got into the Sorrows Cave, and we just lost our companion, and we gained another one right away. So we're going to get right back into that, and I think it's time for us to get started. Oh crap, I gotta drop back out, don't I? Technical issues. This idiot forgot to put the chat back up. I know a lot of people just put that on the OBS screen. I don't like having it there. Come on. Well, that was lame. Misfire. First time out of the gate. But let's get the Restream chat up and this up. And take 2. And now we'll get the soft strike on YouTube, which means nothing because I told them to take their monetization and shove it up their ass. I just want to remind everyone as we're going ahead here that this is not a show for kids. This is not a gaming stream for kids. YouTube has decided to make us demand, or they demanded rather, that we make it clear on our COPPA request that we are not catering to children on this channel. So, fuck no, this is not a kids show. I don't know why in God's name you would ever let your kids watch somebody play this game either, but it's not my place to question your parenting either. Loading! Alright. So, we have so we're supposed to go and see White's Bird. Because of that, we got all of these other, this is going to be the end game for the DLC right here. But we'll deal with that. Now we've got all of these here that go along with the end. Well, this doesn't go along with the end game. That's the first thing we have to do. But first thing we're going to do is write a passage, and we're going to go see Whitebird the Shaman. And those are all marked to own, so we can't do anything with them. But let's get some of this crap off our inventory here. First off,
I hope you would do the same for me.
I'm gonna snag that from you because I don't see you using it here. And instead, we're gonna get you. Let's see what we want to get you. We got a bunch of stuff we could offload onto here. Onto here. So why don't you hold on to that, and that, and one of those. We'll make sure we'll get you some ammo to go along with that. Hold on to that too. And that. Alright, let's get you some ammo. So we've got 9mm we gotta outfit you with. And 20 that we gotta outfit you with. Which we don't have a lot of 9mm to do. Which, by the way, is quite lame. What else did I give you? Hunting rifle? Yep, so we need some 308 in there as well. So let's do that. There you go. See if that helps. So now we are off. Now, above us is all pockmarked with caves too, and we'll come back to a lot of those as we go along. But for now, we're going to go to the one cave that's going to carry us through to the next part of the mission. I think we might actually start looking at some of those too before we come out of the narrows. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know how much of an audience we're going to get tonight either. I hope we get some people in here and talking. But yeah, it seems like it's been a pretty slow day on Twitch all day. Now, I'm going to quick save here just in case I don't get out to the end right away, because I don't have the rebreather yet from the boomers because I haven't gone and talked to them. What am I armed with? Shotgun. So why didn't my ammo automatically load? There, now we have some ammo. Oh, I suppose because I didn't have it actively armed. That's why it didn't load. But we're going to go ahead and quick save right here. Because we're going to dive down here, and I don't know if I can get back up to the air in time. Okay, yeah, that was no problem. We got that. So now we're going to run up here. Follow the arrows, apparently. You know, I am actually going to hold off on this quest for right now. I'm going to go check a couple of these other caves first. To make sure that we can get some ammo before we go. Because the mission we are about to go into is a gigantic pain. We'll start by checking up over the top here. Grab some more Xander root. Some yucca, some prickly pear. Looks like this guy was up top over here and he didn't make it. Whoops. That was set to owned. I don't know why. Nothing else here is set to owned. So the guy that fell under the boulder apparently owned his pork and beans and didn't want anybody to take it. And there's another little bit of banana yucca over here. We'll grab. But other than that, we'll head into the cave. R-Rated is here. How we doing, R-Rated Conservative? We're back in playing some more Fallout New Vegas. As quick as I got through the front half of this DLC, we actually might get through the back half of it pretty quick. There are people in here. The Great Unnamed Sorrows Tribals. And none of this is set to owned. Let's see. But none of these people also have anything to say. Because they're all unnamed NPCs. Okay, and then this brings us up onto the other side of the Narrows, it looks like. All of this is, again, set to owned, and I don't know why. I thought there was a cave up here. But apparently I'm out of my mind. Unless this is just an exit strategy for if you're up here and you fall down. Alright, well. Everything up here is owned, so there's really no point in staying in here. Oh no, this is owned. Alright, anyway. Let's get the hell out of here. The karma system here is actually a little bit weird and kind of, I don't know, maybe unbalanced a little bit, I would think. Because it takes great leaps of courage and in-game events to get your karma back and actually get it raised up. But just the simple act of snagging a pork and beans can next to some guy that was crushed by a rock drops your karma instantly, so who knows? There is a cave here in the Narrows, though I want to check before we do the rite of passage. Because I want to get a bunch of the Guardian stuff before we get in there. I mean, he's dead. He's not going to use it. He's long since gone. So I believe it is this way. Yeah, we got to get up there. There's one of the caves. And this all being in a settlement, there's not really going to be, I think, a lot of risk in here. Take that back. One deceased mole rat. Wasn't my imagination. There was another one of those out there, wasn't
My
there?
skills lie elsewhere.
I don't care where your skills lie. I don't want you running in front of me when I'm about to shoot.
This one is mine.
See? Doesn't that work much better? I guess that one didn't have anything in it. Alright. Where do we go from here? I believe it is up still. And this appears to be blocked. Does that register, rather, as an entrance? No, it does not. So, we can't go this way. There's been humanity in this cave, though, at some point. And mole rat. definitely still mole rat. Yeah, not the first time I played. The second time I played through this DLC, I actually took Animal Friend, and honestly, that like completely broke this DLC. Because so much of what's in here is considered to be an animal, not an abomination. But yeah, if you have Animal Friend, they just... there's nothing to attack you anymore. Now, is it just food or is there weaponry in here somewhere? I think it's just food. Alright, so we'll head down here. Figure out what's this way. This is where we just were. I know, I killed those. I thought there was more in this cave. I guess let's look at the map. When in doubt. I guess that's it. That plummets us to our death. So we won't go that way. What do I still have open? Okay. So nothing over here either. And then this all just goes the other way to where we've already been. So, I guess we'll head out. Sweet, what'd you get? Oh, I can't fast travel from the Narrows? That's weird. I can't fast travel from the Narrows, and that's weird and it's kind of lame. Hey look, there's Josh.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept, when we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be, that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be, that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
You don't want to leave Zion. You'd rather kill every last one of the White Legs.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds, they would just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work. And the good Lord knows there's much to be done here.
This conversation just, excuse me, got pretty dark. What was that about Happy dashing the little ones?
Happy are those who do the work of the Lord. Zion belongs to God and the people of God. It is a natural temple and monument to his glory. When our Lord entered the temple and found it polluted by money changers and beasts, did he ask them to leave? Did he cry? Did he simply walk away? No. He drove them out. It is one thing to forgive a slap across my cheek, but an insult to the Lord requires... No. It demands correction.
Fair enough, I guess.
I and the dead horses are prepared to do what must be done to protect Zion from the White Lakes. And though Daniel won't accept it yet, there are many Sorrows who are also prepared. They may not be warriors, but this is their home. If you have a chance to speak with Daniel about this, ask him to consider defending Zion instead of abandoning it. He has good intentions, but I fear that if we evacuate the Sorrows from this place, it will be lost to them, and us, forever.
Alright, so we're not going to point a gun at Joshua Graham. Because he's kind of a badass motherfucker. We do kind of want to stay on his good graces.
I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows, and happy to return.
Alright, so that is the Caterpillar Mound. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go out this direction. I'm sorry. Yes. We're going to go west. And grab some locations there. I don't know if I'm going to get Explorer this run or not. Because we're kind of banging through this in a bit of a hurry. Oh, I scared myself on that one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that shotgun's not going to hit that from here. I can tell you that. I'm a guy who enjoys shotguns, and I can tell you that is not going to reach out that far. That is... Well, have at it then. Because I apparently can't do anything about it. Whatever we did, we woke up the locals.
This one is mine.
So these guys are particularly nasty. Because the bigger ones take a bunch of hits. Because little guys don't so much, but the big ones take a bunch of hits. And they're ridiculously fast. Of course, we'll learn more about those as we go along the vanilla game.
I am not giving up the search yet.
I'm not asking you to give up the search. I'm just having you help me forward for some supplies right
This
now.
one is mine.
What are you shooting at? Oh. More stuff on top of a rock. That worked out better.
I fear I will need more than my herbs to fix this.
It's fine, you fix it your way. Well, that's lame. That's 2 in this run. Now I gotta sit and think about how far back they're gonna bring us, which is gonna be here. Which there was nothing else for us up here. Which is fine. We'll take some time and readjust our strategy. And we are going to skip through this dialogue
rivers of
because we listened to it
Babylon.
already.
Do you give it practice? No. I and the dead horse, and the, if you
Alright. So I'm going to quick save after that one too. Just so we don't have to run through it again. Not that I don't like Joshua Graham, it's just, it was a bit tedious.
I am always a little sad to leave the Narrows. I'm happy to return.
We'll quick save there too, just so we don't have to listen to that speech again. Alright, and we are gonna try this again. Because there is some loot over here that I want. First thing we're gonna do though is come over here. That went a little better. Alright, well, I can't hit that from here. V, not F. But I can hit that one from here. You shouldn't need to do anything with rads right now. We'll grab some of these healing items. That will be a fall to our death. What are you shooting at?
Yield!
Alright, we gotta do something different here. So we're going to do that. Hammer a couple of these down quick. Take care of that. That's right, I restocked that.
I have this under control. Yield!
And I'm going to do this the same way I did last time. We're just going to go up there. Throw a bunch of hollow points in these fucking things. Yeah, the hollow points seem to do better. Now, as we were doing the first time, there's a campsite over here that's got some loot in it. And this lady's gonna walk right into it.
One is mine.
Too late. It's lame because we're almost out of hollow points at this point. But yeah, nothing up here. Might have to check that. So that might be somebody responding over. I sent a message out for someone to be on my on the big 24-hour stream. That's coming up here in a few months. All right, let's go find the loot. Okay, there is considerably less loot here than I thought there was the first time. This might have been a wasted walk. Except for the experience we just got off of it. Yeah, I shouldn't be eating all this, all these vegetables because we're gonna need all that for Old World Blues. But right now, if we can heal without using stim packs, that's gonna be a good thing for what we're doing. All right. Give me 1 second. Alright. And back to it. Snag some of that as long as we're over here. So where else can we go before we head into the big bear mission? Alright, so those are going to be the two that kind of do the end game here. And that was the ranger station next to that cave. Okay, so I can get back to that if we do that. So I'm going to... Okay, and that's the exit. And that's where we came in. I want to start here and just see if I have any markers close by. Which I do. I have 3. Alright, are you shooting at something that I need to know about? No. Okay, so apparently you were. And I am still in combat. Because there is something over here. And I think I know what it is. Alright, so... because it's me, we'll add one to there first. gonna throw that all the way up to 75 right away, because remember we did have that cave we had to go check out. Let's see what we've got for perks. Purifier we don't need in here, so might as well not worry about it. Robotics expert we don't need in here. I don't like robotics expert. I don't do a sneaky enough character to use robotics expert. Limb damage, heavyweight. Don't really carry big weapons there. That'd be a good one, I think. Let's see. That might be worth it if we're going to use shotgun, though. Let's see. What else is there? Retention? Yeah, no. Swift learner we don't need because we're going to be maxing out way before the end. Cannibal is just a gross one. Bloody mess. Has no real purpose to it. Fortune finder. Might be worth it. There aren't a lot of caps out here, though, either, so... We do gotta think, too, because we're gonna grab some more levels before we get out of here. I'm gonna grab that, because we're running low on ammo as it is. I'm not going to do the extra level right now, just because. Yeah, we're going to do that, because if we can get more ammo out of this, we're going to want to get more ammo. Might as well do this, because we can't fast travel as long as he's here anyway. When you pretty much walk right up to him, I'd say it's not. At that point, it's not really, I don't know. What's the word I want to use? We're about to see something we don't want to see.
Stay cautious. This one is mine.
Alright, I know what you're shooting at.
Where are they?
I don't know, I kind of want to know what you just chased off. There's a bunch of them. Oh, those.
There you are.
I'm going to do this one because it's closer.
I can't keep up this one.
Hi, Boo Boo. That that was about to hurt, I think. In fact, I believe that was really close to hurting. A lot. LSI says, I love the Honest Hearts expansion. Yeah, that, it's not my favorite. My favorite is Old World Blues, but I do enjoy this one. I hear a lot of people dog on Honest Hearts, but I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. What else? Get the Yao Gai meat.
First. At least that means I'm still alive.
Yeah, you would think that. Yeah, this game is rife with tech issues. We've, you know, knock on wood, I've never had a crash to desktop before. I had a lot of well, I had some crash to desktop on this one before, but I had one of my first ones in a really, really long time happen just, I think it was the last time I was playing this. Just out of nowhere crashed to desktop. So yeah, the tech issues are... It's Bethesda. What do you expect? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm a little surprised and a little bit happy that I didn't just get ambushed by Cazadors when I hit that dock, because usually you do. I am not looking forward to Cazadors. Snag that. I can hear the flies buzzing around. It must be fresh.
Please be respectful here. These are the bones of our ancestors.
Alright, so did we get the... Yep. Oh, what's nice about Honest Hearts for me, I was always a Diablo player. And again, I'm not going to get too much into the politics of it, but I choose not to play Blizzard games right now because of choices they've made recently. But, you know, it's part of what... Ooh, that's a long ways down. It's part of what I like about Fallout 3 over Fallout New Vegas is I'm more of the dungeon explorer kind of player. And Honest Hearts really kind of scratches that itch for me. Go out and find all the locations, clean them all out as best you can, which we do have to go back to that cave. Because we have 75 lockpick now, and I can open everything else that's up in there. But we might have to go see Mr. Graham before I do that. Is it up here? No, it's not map markered, so... But it is over there.
Yaogwai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby.
What do you propose?
Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck.
You know, lady, you're talking awfully well for the fact that you've been sitting underwater this whole conversation. How would we do that?
Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanites' fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside. Look around and see if you can find a cave nearby. It may prove easier than slaying the beasts.
Big deal. I've killed worse.
I hope that is truth and not a boast. But I will respect your leadership.
That's all I ask. We better get to work then.
I stand with you.
Alright, so... there are no enemies nearby, but I do know what's coming up here. So what I think we're going to do is fast travel out of here. I believe it was this gate. Okay, so there are enemies nearby. Okay, and they're on the compass, so we're going to go back this way then. I'm going to wait to do that until we're closer towards the end of the main quest. I'll go give this another look. Because now that we have 75 lockpick, we can open up a couple of things that we couldn't before. Let's see who respawned. We actually had too much trouble with respawn, which is nice. Okay, how did we get back up there? Was this way, wasn't it? No, this goes back to the main entrance. Ooh. Ow. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, this wasn't where I wanted to go. Yeah, it is. If I remember correctly, this is the other side that we couldn't get to before. Okay. No, this is exactly where I want to be. Alright, let's see. Hope I didn't get knocked off, because it looks like... oh, there's my viewership jumped again. Limb condition. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Thought there was something else that was locked up here. Maybe I was wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Huh. I could have sworn there was something else that we were supposed to unlock up here. Except, or other than just getting the... Yep, I was afraid of that too. Now we're getting back to the point of, it looks like I'm going to start dropping frames again. Alright. We're going to jump out of the game and do some maintenance here. So we'll hard save, see what's going on. I do want to see what's going on too, because I know that we've had quite a bit going on in here. Alright, I am going to drop the mic for a second. Bear with me for just a couple minutes here. Alright, I guess let's try this again. I'm gonna knock my microphone back a little bit, see if that helps at all. But yeah, I mean, I was just... I could see, because I'm watching Task Manager, I could see the fact that I was pinned for most of the time through there. It seems to be caves that do it too. I wonder if it is something with that DLC. But we've got that checked out here. Everything looks like it's running where it needs to be, so... all I can think to do now is let's get started again. That's not what I wanted. I think it is caves that's doing this. But if I don't see anything else that's 75 or more to lockpick, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, neat. Glitch spore pod. Alright. Where is the hell out of here? This way. You know, would have maybe been smart to clear that alert. Guess who didn't think that far ahead? Alright, so that one's done. Let's see what else we've got. Check here.
I'll fight you if my attempts are doing nothing. My attempts are doing nothing.
Oh, and there's the Cazador. Jesus Christ, we respawned into a war zone. Well, if you want that one to be yours, I would say you should maybe take a few more shots at it. That last one was for good measure. So this is the way up. I want to do, but I want to clear it out a little bit more, I think, before we do. Come back here. So there is something that is straight ahead that is undiscovered yet. And then that's going to be the way in for rite of passage. And it's straight ahead is going to be this dock. I can almost promise you.
The river is lovely at this time of night, don't you think?
It's kind of cold, I think.
I have this under control.
Yeah, I don't think we need an SMG to take out one little baby bloatfly. Even though I did it earlier. Alright, so that is that dock. Is there anything else here other than those two, whatever the baddies are behind, around the corner? Are they around the corner or are they up? It might be up. I'll go on a limb and say that they are up.
This one is mine. You leave me no choice.
Oh, that's right, that's suppressed. It's one of the bonuses I got off of this. Yeah, it's got a suppressor on it, that's why. Alright, let's see, what can we... Excuse me. Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh, there's something else up here.
Have this under control.
Animal control. Doesn't do much, but it will help a little bit. Let's see what the perk says. So I never do that. Animal control. You handle animals really well when they are dead and gain a damage bonus against the living ones. So let's clean some of this out. something with a little bit more range on it. Or I want to try and do those all the way across the canyon. And she's got my 308. I am now officially overweight. So let's see if we can go about rectifying that. Now we run across a camp of people who we will read about as we go. But not for a little while. Including a note. Might be worth it. Never was much of a flamer user, but I can't imagine it would do any well against what's coming up. Ammo is ammo. It's always good to have around. Alright, lady, where are you? Because you got to hold on to some stuff. Right, you have 133 pounds that you can use. So let's go ahead and I think and utilize some of that.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same for me.
Not so much that something of yours is going to help me, it's more that I'm out of space. I need you to hang on to some of this stuff for me. I sit and figure out where I got all this weight from. Right there, that's a big part of it. Call that for now. Go ahead and run up the hill. That's right. It's just you shooting, right? And there's a side mission that goes along here where we get a really, really good melee weapon off of. And I think we're going to do that now. So let's first see if I can unload some of this stuff on Daniel. Or Graham, one of the two.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What do you know of assault upon wounds?
He's a butcher. Believe me, I know the godless fire that burns in his heart. I've been burned by it myself. He's not the kind to let his subordinates do all the killing. No, he likes to have a hand in it, with that spear of his. He's fashioned himself an abomination before the eyes of the Lord. I'm happy to serve as an instrument of divine justice.
Do you have anything to trade?
Yes, take a look.
So, once again, not too much for caps, but let's see if we can figure out what's holding us down so hard. Get rid of that. Hold on to at least one of those, because we're going to want that later on in the game. Let's see. That we're going to hold on to. That I'm going to hold on to for later on. Let's get rid of about half of that. Rid of that because I don't use it. We'll hold on to that. I don't use drugs, so we can get rid of that. Drop about half of those. About half of those gone. Oh, that's going to be a big part of where all our weight's coming from. Get rid of about half of those. That we want to keep as much as it weighs. see some of our weight and where it's coming from. Let's see what we can do for crafting. Do some of that. Oh, leather belt is at workbench. Alright, so where are we at for weight right now? Yeah, that took care of a lot of it right there.
If something of mine will help you, take it. I hope you would do the same for me.
I'm gonna get rid of some of the stuff that you have. I'm gonna take that back too. As long as we're
back.
here.
What can I do for you?
I gotta buy some stuff again. I wish. Yeah, let's keep that going that direction for right now. I'm going to do this. And we'll call it at that. Up. Up the mountain we go. Now, can I do this now? Because I think I was locked in place. Yeah, I was. I was locked in place from needing to do that cutscene with Graham. And I don't think I can fast travel.
Hola, outsider. Welcome, child of omens. You come to receive visions of truth?
What, I don't know what visions of truth means.
Take drugs, kill a bear, seek medicine plant, Return with sacred Datura root. Receive visions of truth. They guide you.
I've already got the roots you need.
These roots make sacred vision tea. You drink, you see path before you. Ready?
Alright, let's do this.
Drink. Tea is strong. Tea is bitter. Wisdom is strong. Wisdom is bitter. You see? You go to cave. Find ghost of she. Lay ghost to rest. This your quest. Bring peace where was strife. Go.
And now we're all kinds of drugged up. And there was Wild Wasteland there, but I don't know what it did. Okay. So we're going to save here. And that's why.
I have this under control.
And then for whatever reason, which I don't understand, all those green geckos just respawned. Which is fine. I would much rather be going after these guys than Yao Guai right now. There we go. Alright, so we don't have to go back and do all that shit again. All that for nothing, of course. So we're gonna go ahead and down some of this. That's gonna up our damage, and we are gonna need that big time right now. almost out of 10. And 6 hollow points isn't going to do crap for me either.
So, this is the ghost of She's lair. I was never brave enough to try to find it. This
Alright, here we go. See if we can do this.
one is mine.
Did it! Well, that was a lot easier than the last time. Alright. I'm almost ashamed of how many times that took me the first time I played this DLC, or the second for that matter. Come back here.
Does Ghost of She like quiet and grave?
It's done.
Then visions of truth are at an end. Will you learn from truth? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only for you to decide. Here, take. Gift to remind you of visions. Use well, or sell to curious trader. Either way, says much about you.
Alright. I'm
If
actually
something
gonna
of mine
go
will
ahead
help you,
and
take it. I hope you would
put
do
that
the
in
same
her
for me.
inventory right away. Alright. So that is done. I just want to look through this cave real quick one more time. I think we're at the end of it. I think it's just this. But I want to make sure. Yeah, it is. It is just that. Guess let's look around from here. There is something up here. We can't do it from there.
This one is mine.
that was fun.
Found them. My attacks are doing nothing.
My attacks, however, are not doing nothing.
You leave me no choice. There you.
Ow! Holy shit! What's this one armored with? Okay then. That was a lot more trouble than it was worth. That one's got a hatchet stuck through him that I can't pick back up. Alright, so that's going to be a vertical one. This is somewhere I've already been. You can tell it was the Datura route is picked. Snag a bit of this. Okay, so we're still going that way. Alright. We do need to figure out why we're getting hammered so hard. And we have limb damage again. Terrific. I think we gotta do a doctor bag on this one. Because I'm not using Stimpaks right now. And we gotta figure out why these green geckos are so armored all of a sudden. 'Cause it's gonna make a lot of this a lot more difficult if we keep going this way.
Stay cautious. fight you if I must.
What? Well, that was lame.
Yield!
Alright, I guess I don't know what's going on around me, but somebody... is doing something I can hear through the headphones. I'm gonna use this, I think.
Are you sure this weapon actually works?
Yeah, it's the same one I'm using. And a Cazador.
Any healing powder? This one is mine. I will not leave my children orphaned. I don't think you're hurting them at all.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say the damage threshold just got put up on everything. I'm gonna call that a hunch. Take that. Alright, quick save. See what else we can do. Which I do recall the last time I played this game, after the Ghost of She quest, everything did take a turn upwards. So, that's actually a distinct possibility. A little late for that. Of course there's nothing in there. Why would there be?
Yield! Are you sure this weapon actually works? You can know you. Yield! There are you!
Jesus! Yeah, I don't know what. Oh yeah, I guess the DT went up on everything, but jeez. Alright, and I currently do not have a limb condition, which is good.
Yield!
Oh shit.
My wounds are getting worse.
Radiation King, welcome in. Hi. Jesus. I guess let's heal up. Take some rads down while we're at it. Grab one of those. All right, well, that was fun.
I'll fight you if I must.
Two hits, almost dead. My armor broken? Is that what's going on here?
Yield! Mine.
I mean, this thing is taking scatter guns at point blank range and just walking away from it. Yeah, we're not going to do that again, I can tell you that. Okay, and so this is above the fishing lodge. I thought there was something of note up here too, but I can't remember if it was here. I spent too much time getting my ass beat by geckos. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Except for a point where I'm going to fall to my death. Guess it must not have been this particular cliff ridge. I don't know. Let's see, what else can we do? See what else is going to be here that's going to beat the crap out of us.
I'll fight you if I must.
Hey, look, there was another one. Alright, so there is something over here, looks like. We're probably gonna have to climb for. But what's funny about that is we're hearing NCR tones getting close to that. And this is going the direction we don't want it to go. It's going the opposite way we want to go. I'm going to go up, 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 up. Let's see what else we can. What did you find? Cazador. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this is the road that we started from. Nope, it's not. We started from here and went here. Regardless, I think we're gonna see if we can get to the top of this hill and call it for the night. If I remember correctly, this is a bit of a mountain climb, too.
I fear I will need more than my
Those things are doing poison damage, it looks like.
stay cautious. I am not giving up the search. This one is mine.
Take that. Sometimes when you can do it at a distance, I guess. That's the other thing we need to do. We've got the lockpick. We can go to that other ranger station. We've got one here. Of course, we can't do anything with the door because it's blocked. I think that's where we're going to end the next one. Well, we found the NCR radio tower. And grab some food to snack on. A bed to sleep in. And ammunition that, while may not be on the top of our list of things that we need, is definitely going to start helping out as we get further along in here, because we are running out of shit. In a hurry. Alright, so. We're actually doing pretty good on health. But I think we're going to do this anyway. Get a good night's sleep in. See if anything came up here to surprise us. And it's gonna rain again. But I think from here, Morning Glory Cave. Have I looked at Morning Glory Cave? Run over here. See what all we need to kill. Nothing. Good. But now we have 75 lockpick and we can do this.
You leave me no choice.
And find the last thing that we want to see right now. You asshole. Grab one of those. Shotgun back out. Some heavy ass buckshot back in.
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
God, I hate those things.
This one is mine.
Alright, I guess we're gonna try it again. Come on. Come on, I did this first try last time. Well, at least they didn't send a Cazador this time. And I leveled up this time, and we're going to throw some points into guns. This level. Like, a lot of points into guns this level. Because I'm not going to last very much longer if I keep shooting like that. Cattle prod. And there is another Yao Guai right over there. Oh, so that's a big horner. I need the meat. And I think that's where we're going to call it, because I'm getting hungry. And there are some other things that demand my attention. So let's go ahead and give it a hard save here. Alright, we're at 20 hours at this already. Which is good. And I'm glad that you guys have come to be along with me throughout the day. Looks like we maybe had some people lurking in here, but we'll go ahead and jump out of here. So, do that. We'll do this. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by and having some fun with us here. I think we're gonna go and raid, so let's go ahead and get that set up here and see if there's anybody in here that we want to raid. Which will involve getting back into Twitch on the actual streaming item itself, not just the. I've got my tablet sitting in front of me here just so I can see the monitor going on. So that's gonna be it here. Let's see who's playing right now. Let's see. Anybody cool? Anybody we like? Let's see. Oh, my friend Lit is playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. So I think we're going to go do that. We're going to go run in and see the Literate Wolf. She's a great streamer. Comes down from the great land of Australia. So we'll go and check her out. Make sure you give her a follow. Thank you everybody for taking the time and coming in to watch as we play through. We will be back. We'll be doing the podcast at 5 p.m. Central Time on Monday. And then we will be back on Tuesday to play more Honest Hearts. And possibly somewhere in there we'll do some. I might even throw some Stardew Valley in tonight, but I gotta get something to eat first. So go ahead and check my friend Lit out. We'll go do that right now. Thanks everybody for coming by and watching us and watching me fail at Honest Hearts because, yeah, everybody just got turned way the hell up. And we'll come back and we'll see how much more I can fail on Tuesday night. And that is going to be at 8 p.m. Central as well. Thanks again, and if you do like what you see, whatever platform you're on, go ahead and check us out. Hit the follow button over on Twitch, the subscribe button over on YouTube, and we will take care. Everyone,